Okay guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to cover something different, which is how you can be smart in your interview prep and use AI to save time and learn all the information you need, practice all the questions that you need, and even get feedback on your own questions. And we're going to show you how you can use different AI platforms to build a plan on how you can approach your interviews altogether. So let's get into it. Principle number one, let us talk about the famous app of ChatGPT. I'm sure you've all used ChatGPT at some point in your life, but there's a few ways in which you can cleverly use it. The first way that I suggest is you get it to make you a custom mock exam. So what you can do is you can say, "Hi ChatGPT, I'd like you to make me a mock exam with a mark scheme and with points for an interviewer to know on what a good answer looks like and what a bad answer looks like. And I want you to design a question for each of these station types: motivation for dentistry, personal qualities, and give it a list." And what it will do is it will churn out an interview for you and a mark scheme that you can literally give to your mum, your dad, a friend at school, a teacher, and run an accurate interview simulation with, rather than having to pay for an MMI altogether. Of course, the benefits of getting an MMI is that you get probably more direct feedback and analysis of things like your communication, as well as just the content of what you're saying. But it's still one way that you can get some feedback, right? The other way is to get ChatGPT to make you questions. Now, we have given you a video where we've gone through all the different types of interviews questions. Go back and watch that. Then get ChatGPT to make you 20 questions from each of those domains. It's there to give you mark schemes, design you MMIs, and also design you practice questions. And what I would do with those practice questions is I would write short bullet point ideal responses to all of them in your own thoughts with your own answers originally coming from yourself, and then you can put those back into ChatGPT and say, "This is the angle I want to take with my answer. What do you think of it? Can you suggest improvements?" Now, another way that you can use ChatGPT is to get up to date with all of the current affairs in dentistry at the moment. Now, I've tried asking ChatGPT what are the current hot topics in dentistry, and it gives a bit of a wishy-washy answer. So what I would do is go and study the dental hot topics that you've heard are relevant and make a list of them, and then have a conversation with ChatGPT and get it to just teach you as much as it possibly knows about those topics, so that you can talk about everything: the pros of an issue, the cons of an issue, the backstory to an issue. And that way you can get a really holistic insight just from having almost like a texting conversation with a person. The second way in which you can use AI is getting it to mark your answers for you. Now, there are some AI platforms out there that allow you to insert a video of you giving an answer and get feedback, and an example that I can recommend is Oralize. However, if you want a cheap and quick alternative, then you can use something called otter.ai. Now, the way this works is that it's a free platform that lets you upload up to 300 minutes of content per week. And you give it an audio file and it will transcribe everything that you've said. And then it's attached to an AI software bot. You can speak to it and say, "This is an answer I gave to the dental interview or medical interview question of why medicine. Can you give me feedback on it?" And it will get the transcription, analyze your answer, and then give you feedback on how you can improve. So you can literally have a personal mentor by your side that will give you ways to improve your answer. Of course, the downfall with using just an audio platform is that it's not going to pick up on your facial expressions, eye contact, your body language, and all those other aspects of communication. And arguably they are more important, because 93% of communication does come down to non-verbal gestures. But these are two simple tools that you can use and incorporate into your revision plan, and hopefully they will assist you in making the interview process a little bit easier. And as a dentist who's graduated and done university, I've used AI a lot, and it comes in handy very much so in my day-to-day life. But also even in the journey of carrying out a lot of methodology projects, we are in the habit now of speaking to AI and getting it to give us feedback on ideas and thoughts and making plans. So try and incorporate AI into your life as much as possible. It really is the future, and it almost acts like a second brain and frees up that mental space for you to direct your energy into more spaces and do more work. So yeah, if you want to get mentored by us and learn how to tackle interview questions and build that communication, then the best course that we can recommend is the interview journey. Sign up to that, and hopefully we'll see you on it and get you into medical or dental school. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.